A social media investigation landing local rappers and gang members.
January, surveillance video captured two men running through a backyard, jumping a fence during a police chase following a deadly shooting at a
Now, a father and son have been arrested in connection with a deadly shooting at an Arlington shopping center. 21-year-old Hakeem Robinson and his father, 49-year-old Abdul Robinson, are both in the Duval County jail.
Jacksonville, Florida is a bustling coastal community that's also a heavily populated city and one of the main tourist attractions within the Bible Belt. It's one of the keys to Florida, and it is an amazing place to visit. But underneath all that, within Duval County, there's a rap feud going on that have left many dead and a lot of shootings. As quiet as it's kept, Jacksonville is actually the murder capital of Florida. Now, this city is heavily populated and a sleeper for most who don't understand the logistics of how rap travels through the South. Now, Jacksonville has boasted some amazing talent, but recently it's caught the national media and national news because some of its young and promising stars have been involved in a circle of violence that's increased as the city has gained more recognition for its rap stardom and its breakout rap stars such as Yungeen Ace. In his early rise to fame, rap star Yungeen Ace dropped a song by the title of Go to War. Now, in this song, which was released several years ago, he talked about the daily life and struggles and the way that they deal with ops in Jacksonville, Florida. Now, this song was the catalyst for an ongoing beef and rap war within Jacksonville that would see a lot of pain, cause a lot of suffering for the community that the rapper claims to love. But recently, this feud has garnered national attention throughout the hip-hop community and the mainstream media because of one of Yungeen Ace's proteges and also a rap star by the name of KSOO 23. KSOO 23 is allegedly Yungeen Ace's #1 goon and top shooter. Now, allegedly, KSOO 23 performed a lot of drills and went to the street several times on the behalf of Yungeen Ace. Yungeen Ace's rise to fame has not been easy. He's been in many high-profile shootings and lost many members of his family and friends on his way to fame. Yungeen Ace is a solidified star. He's bona fide talent. His ability to sing and rap has garnered him a national fan base. But you'd be a fool not to mention that his rise to the top was paved in a path of bloodshed. It's like a game of hand-in-hand. The further his fame rose, the more successful he got, the more people that died in the wake. It's an interesting situation with these rappers from Jacksonville. The hip-hop community is such a tight-knit community that they often find themselves in the same spots as their opposition. They often find themselves at the same shows and the same clubs. And it's not even hard to find someone that they're beefing with on their very same side of town. Now, earlier I mentioned that this situation has spawned out of control and garnered national attention in the hip-hop community. Now, recently, KSOO 23 and his father were arrested, along with many others, for a shooting they allegedly committed against another rapper because of a rap feud and a diss track. Now, on the surface, the national media picked up this story and ran with it. The headlines read that rapper kills another rapper because of an alleged diss track. But it's much deeper than that. There's actually a family bond that was involved and a retaliation shooting for a family member that was lost on KSOO's side.
Now, a father and son have been arrested in connection with a deadly shooting at an Arlington shopping center. 21-year-old Hakeem Robinson and his father, 49-year-old Abdul Robinson, are both in the Duval County jail. Hakeem Robinson is charged with second-degree murder, and Abdul is charged with accessory after the fact. Investigators believe the two are involved in the shooting death of a man at a shopping center on Merrill Road back in January. That led to a police chase and manhunt in a nearby neighborhood. News for Jax reporter Corley Peel is joining us live. Corley, what else do we know about this father and son?
Sources tell us that Hakeem Robinson is known as a local rapper named KSOO. At this time, it's unclear what he and his father's roles were in that deadly shooting, but our News for Jax crime and safety expert Ken Jefferson says it's not unusual for fathers and sons to commit crimes together. In January, surveillance video captured two men running through a backyard, jumping a fence during a police chase following a deadly shooting at a shopping center on Merrill Road. 8 months later, JSO announced 21-year-old Hakeem Robinson is charged with second-degree murder, and his father, 49-year-old Abdul Robinson, is charged with accessory after the fact in connection to that deadly shooting.
Even though the story in that news clip seems shocking, how could a promising rapper, because of a diss track, go out and allegedly murder another rapper along with his father? But like I said before, this situation is deep. Yungeen Ace's ATK crew has been in an ongoing war with the rest of Jacksonville. They've even spanned out to Orlando and beef with artists out there and throughout the rest of Florida and sometimes other places in the South. It's a weird situation with these Jacksonville rappers, as I mentioned before. It plays out like the scene from that movie, Get Rich or Die Trying. The further a rapper moves up, the more the opposition adds pressure and tries to take them out. It's a deadly game, and a lot of these rappers won't make it out alive. But this isn't the first time that KSOO 23 has garnered national attention. He also gained a lot of media attention about a year ago when he had a mixtape cover that displayed pictures of a lot of his dead ops. This was a bold, stunning, and shocking move for even the hip-hop community in Jacksonville. It garnered the attention of the law enforcement in the local community and brought a lot of heat on their crew, leading to the creation of a dedicated task force for any of the gangs that are affiliated with rap crews within the city of Jacksonville. This was almost the beginning of the end for the ATK crew, but talent prevails sometimes.
Cover is making its way around social media. The cover shows pictures of men who have been murdered in Jacksonville. Local rapper KSOO posted the picture to Instagram. It's since been taken down. News4Jax reporter Corley Peel spoke with one of the victims, Zion Brown's mother. He was shot and killed 2 years ago. Corley's joining us live tonight. Corley, how does Brown's mother feel about the album cover?
Brown's mother is outraged. She feels like the local rappers are glorifying these murders by putting the victims' faces on the album cover. It's unclear if the rappers are directly linked to these murders, but she says it's hard enough having to live with her son's violent death every day, and it makes it worse seeing her son portrayed like this. This album cover, a local rapper named KSOO posted on Instagram Monday, is frustrating for parents like Bonetta McFadden. Her son, Zion Brown, is on the cover. She says he and some of the other men in the picture were murdered.
These rap beefs in Jacksonville are extremely savage, and the artists are extremely callous and careless when it comes to their opposition. KSOO 23 and his father are on trial for the murder of an alleged retaliation for another murder that was carried out a year prior. Now, in January 2019, a rapper by the name of Boss Goon, who's also the son of Abdul Robinson and the only fatal victim of the shooting outside of Paradise nightclub in 2019. Now, the alleged shooter was another rapper by the name of Lil Buck. Lil Buck, whose real name was Charles McCormick, was also the victim of the shooting that involved KSOO 23 and Abdul Robinson. This is an ongoing cycle and an ugly situation. So in the many headlines that talked about a story where a rapper killed another rapper about an ongoing rap beef and a diss song, they failed to mention these intricate details, in where a family member, the son of Abdul Robinson, was allegedly gunned down a year prior by the alleged victim. This is a crazy situation, man. And in Jacksonville, it seems like it's ever going and continuing to evolve. There's been a lot of pieces of this case that have been put together by the local news organizations and law enforcement. Yungeen Ace has tried to stay out of the limelight. Seems to be more focused on his craft and becoming a bigger rap star than ever. Jacksonville has a lot of talent, but it has a lot of beefs. Right now, ATK is at a beef with a rapper known as Julio Fulio, other rappers throughout Orlando and within Florida, and even spanning out to Houston. It's a weird situation, especially in Southern hip hop. There's only so many spots at the top. There's only so many people who are gonna rise to the fame of a Lil Baby. But there's so much talent and so many people who have the gift of getting on that mic and blessing the stage. But currently, what's going on there is a black eye on the city and the hip hop community. Hopefully they can come to a peaceful resolution and dead all these beefs and just keep it on the music and keep it on wax. If that continues, or if that can happen, we won't have any more headlines where you see a rapper was killed about a diss track. Now with that, this has been your boy Big Man. Please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button. And we out of here. Peace.